Hi there, welcome to day 2 of the training. The fact that you're still here deserves a huge congratulations and also a thank you. Thank you for trusting us enough to take you on this journey with us. Now today is very important. Today is all about making the shift into having an entrepreneurial mindset. Now right now, if you are feeling overwhelmed, unsure, or just downright terrified, that is normal. All coaches feel like that at the beginning. And in fact, if you look at the world's most successful business people, the Oprah Winfreys, the Sir Richard Bransons, the Donald Trumps, they too had many unsure feelings and also doubts that they could actually achieve success that they want. So you are completely in good company with those feelings. But let me warn you, along this journey, your mind is going to have a lot of defense mechanisms. And these defense mechanisms are going to be excuses. Excuses as to why you can't achieve success. Maybe you're going to have an excuse about not having enough time, not having enough people to talk to, not having the support of your upline. But just know those are just excuses. There are thousands of people with less talent, less education, less time, and bigger things on their plate than you who have achieved success beyond their wildest dreams. So when those feelings and those doubts come up, just know that's all they are and move past them. So if our playing field in Beachbody is very even, we have the same training, the same tools, the same products, the same compensation plan, why is it that some people have major success and some not at all? And the reason is the X factor. The X factor is you. So what we need to work on is personal development. And really, the beginning of our personal development has to be, why are we doing this business? Now, we've talked about the how already. How do you do this business? Well, it's the 3 vital behaviors. You have to be proof that the products work, you have to share your journey, and you have to do personal development. But let's be honest, those things aren't easy. They become mundane, they become hard. It becomes easier to not do them than it is to do them. So your why power has to be stronger than your how power. Now, you might say to yourself, well, I'm just going to have a lot of willpower. And I'm here to say that, how's that working for you? Willpower fails everybody. It's why we have, failed New Year's resolutions and failed attempts at fitness programs. It's not enough. You have to have a strong why power. And your why power has to be a huge, strong commitment, an internal fortitude that you have to really push through those times when these tasks, like I said, the 3 vital behaviors, become mundane, laborious, boring. Now, in terms of developing your why, it is actually not a small process. It's going to take some effort. So you're going to need to get out a pad of paper and a pen, and really do some serious soul searching and thinking. So your why isn't going to be just a singular thing. It's going to be a few things in one, and it's also going to be ever evolving. This isn't an exercise you just do once. You're going to come back to this time and time again. And if you are really serious about building this business, you're going to be really revisiting your why every single day to remind you that, yes, I am going to push through the how. So, for example, you might say, my why is to be a coach because I want to lose another 20 pounds. Okay, well, if you lose 10 pounds, you might just say, good enough. I don't need to do the rest of this, and you're going to abandon this. You need to have a deeper meeting with your why. So maybe your why is, I need to be a role model to my family, to my young kids. Childhood cancer and obesity and diabetes is huge, and if I don't give them the tools right now and show them that living a healthy lifestyle, working out every day, eating clean, getting to bed at a decent time, and really worshiping my body and loving myself, if I don't give them those tools and that mindset, I'm going to do them a huge disadvantage later in life, and I want the best for them. So that is a deeper why. Or maybe you might say, well, my why is to be financially free. Again, too ambiguous, not focused enough. Get deeper with it. Okay, why do I want to be financially free? Well, you know what? I want to be able to help my parents in retirement. They have done so much for me throughout the years, and seeing them struggle in their golden years is killing me. I want to be able to say to them, you know what? I'm paying off the rest of your mortgage. Go on a vacation once a year. Don't worry about it. Anything anymore. I am here to support you, just like you supported me. Now that is a deep why. That is going to get you through doing those 3 vital behaviors every single day. Now, if you're a student of psychology, you will know Freud. And Freud really sums up human motivation in one thing. We move away from pain and always try to move towards pleasure. So to really help you develop and cultivate your why, frame it with pain and pleasure. So the thought of achieving your why, what sort of pleasure is that going to give you? What are the words, what are the emotions that are associated with that? How are you going to feel when you get to say to your parents, I'm paying off your mortgage, don't worry anymore? What is that going to look and feel like in your life? Conversely, if you don't achieve your why and you have to watch them suffer and struggle and, live out their last years in pain, how is that going to feel? How is that going to make you feel to know that you could have helped them and you didn't step up to the plate and do everything you could? So your why should make you feel so amazing, give you butterflies in your stomach at the thought of achieving it. And conversely, it should make you feel sick to your stomach if you don't achieve it. That's how powerful your why needs to be. So to sum all of this up, I want to read a quote to you guys from The Entrepreneurial Roller Coaster by Darren Hardy. And he has a wealth of personal development out there that you need to tap into. His first book, The Compound Effect, touches on your why power quite well. But this book, The Entrepreneurial Roller Coaster, really sets you up for expectations in being a business owner. So here's something I want to share with you. Switch number 1, being passionate about what you do. This is a switch everyone focuses on and believes is the only one that matters. It's not. It is a switch, make no mistake, but it's also the switch you should be wary of. I hear people say all the time, but I'm not passionate about what I do, and add a high-pitched whine as you read that. I know you think you should live a life of exalted and uninterrupted passion all day, every day. I know that's what the world has been telling you, but that's not how it works. Yeah, but what about Bono, Branson, or Oprah, you ask? Trust me, if you saw their schedules, the day in, day out demands that they are under, and the pressure they shoulder, you wouldn't think that what they do 95% of the time is all that great. The mistake most people make is that they judge one person's front of stage persona with their lack of backstage reality. Think about it. How much time per day is Bono on stage doing what he loves? Or Branson in the press launching a new revolutionary business, or Oprah on camera fulfilling her mission to use television to transform people's lives? Reality? Very little. 5% is generous. The rest of their days are spent in endless meetings, negotiations, contract reviews, lawsuits, makeup chairs, rehearsals, travel, and transportation. Don't over-romanticize the idea of being wholly passionate about what you do. It's true that 5% of the time, or 5% of what folks get to do is pretty cool. Okay, really cool. But I don't care what you do, it's going to suck most of the time, too. Nothing is awesome all of the time. Give up that notion right now. Did that shock you? Write it on a sticky note and put it on your computer monitor. This work is going to suck 95% of the time. It's the truth. And that just isn't my opinion. Let's add to the argument the headline of an article in the Wall Street Journal that read, "Do what you love? Maybe not. Would-be entrepreneurs are often told to follow their passion. That might be a good way to kill your passion." Some people do indeed find their passions, but some passions are meant to remain hobbies. Something you do for the sheer fun of it. What a concept. Don't be fooled by the falsely exalted what switch. The bulb can burn out at a moment's notice and leave you with bruises and broken toes from stumbling around in the dark. Switch number 2, and this is what we're talking about, being passionate about why you do it. I don't love what I do 95% of the time. I don't. I'm serious. What I do sucks most of the time. The never-ending airports, planes, taxis, the endless days living out of a suitcase, the number of hours I log onto computers, researching, writing, editing, the meetings, calls, plannings, logistics, deadlines. Ugh, the deadlines. The days I spend missing my wife, my family, my routine. I'm exhausted myself just writing. Now, I do not love what I do, but I sure as heck love why I do it. I am passionate about my mission of empowering entrepreneurs around the world. I am passionate about helping people find success and getting the results they want in all areas of their life. I'm passionate about being a stewarding beacon of hope, prosperity, and abundance in otherwise dark, fearful, and scarcity-minded societies through success. That's his magazine. I'm passionate about my fight against sensational news media portraying a perverted view that the world is bad, tragic, hopeless, and corrupt. This is what gets me out of the bed every morning. Even though what I might have to do all day almost certainly must be difficult and at times painful, the passion of why I do it outshines any of the darkness. I like what Mark Twain said. The two most important days in your life are the day you are born and the day you find out why. So your challenge today is find out why. Why are you doing this business? Why are you on a mission to becoming the best you possible? And why do you want to share that with the world?